Treason is defined as a betrayal of trust. Betrayal and trust, two very big key words. Treason still happens today, ladies and gentlemen, and here's what's happening. A few weeks back, I gave a speech on the effects illegal immigration is having on the United States government. Today, what we're going to do is discuss the plan on how to fix this problem, bolster our economy, and oh, by the way, this program will pay for itself. If you recall, the United States Census said back in March 2011, there were some estimated 3.6% of the United States population that were illegal immigrants. That's 11 million people here illegally in this country. 500 to 600,000 of those illegal immigrants are felony fugitives, as reported by the Department of Justice. Susan Page of USA Today did a poll just this past month, June 25th, asking the United States public, where do you think the problem is now? Has it gotten better? Has it gotten worse? 55% of the United States citizens say illegal immigration is on the rise. 27% say it's the same as it was back in 2011. And then 15% said it's actually lower numbers than what it was before. Believe it or not, the 15% of the people are correct. The numbers are a little lower. Here's why. Due to the problems with the U.S. economy, illegal immigrants are going elsewhere to try and make money. Most commonly, illegal immigrants are here to work. They then take that money, usually paid in cash, at a lower rate, and sent back to Mexico or to Canada or the country of origin, to their families. Now, the first part of this plan is to make all employers set up bank accounts for each and every employee. The purpose of this is to be able to track funds. If we can find out where the money is going, i.e., for example, from the United States in Oklahoma somewhere to South America, we now have a way to track whether this person is legal or not, based on their employee data. There also have to be stiffer penalties for those employers that do employ illegal immigrants. It affects us in many ways. The money that is being paid to those workers is not staying in the United States to help bolster the economy. It is going to a different country to help bolster theirs. If they would hire workers that were United States citizens, those citizens would spend their money here in the United States, thus bolstering our economy. Setting up the bank accounts gives us a way to track all funds. Part 2, zero tolerance, harsher penalties. As I said, there are 500 to 600,000 illegal immigrants in the state that are felony fugitives. There are also illegal immigrants that pick up traffic tickets, other moving violations, and misdemeanors. Those individuals go to court or released on bond and never show up again and fall off the face of the earth, so to speak, for a paper trail standpoint, and never found again. If an illegal immigrant is brought into custody for any reason, they should automatically be deported back to their country of origin. Zero tolerance. We do zero tolerance with terrorism. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not too far-fetched to understand that back on September 11th, the individuals that took over those planes were here illegally. Had we had that zero tolerance policy when their visas expired, those events would have drastically been different and may not have happened at all. Third part of the plan. Back in 2011, then Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger says there are currently 18,000 border control agents for the Mexican and Canadian borders. We want to boost that up to 50,000 border control agents. The only reason this did not happen was because of the cost, $3.6 billion, as reported by the Department of Immigration. Now, take into account that the Department of Treasury has also said that these illegal immigrant households are costing United States citizens $26.2 billion per year. Of that $26.2 billion, roughly $15.8 billion is only paid in taxes, leaving a difference of $10.4 billion. $10.4 billion per year automatically pays for the extra agents, and there's money left over. That money should be sunk back into the program. That money should be sent for vehicles to send immigrants back across where they came from. Should be sent for plane tickets. That's going to cost us in fuel. And also whatever money's left over should get put back into the federal government and start paying back towards our deficit. Ladies and gentlemen, if we do this plan, it will not only pay for itself, it will boost the United States economy by having U.S. workers making U.S. dollars spent in the United States, instead of going over to some foreign country. It will also help eliminate crime. Those 500 to 600,000 fugitives, a lot of those are for drug-related charges, violent charges, rapes, murders, kidnappings. Crime would also go down, which means the cost of having to house these 500, 600,000 fugitives, once caught for years on end, to pay for their meals, would thus go away. All this money can go back into our federal government reserve to help pay for the deficit. The time is now, and it's time to stop ignoring the problem. We have pointed out through the numbers that this is costing United States citizens billions of dollars per year. It's disturbing our health care, and it's actually hurt the economy so bad that illegal immigrants are going elsewhere to find work. We have got to take care of our own. This plan pays for itself. I thank you for your time.